but the fourth official doesn't warm up with them. That's just lazy. As Waller kicks downfield, is cleared by the head of Ryan Innes, but picked up by Devante Rodney. And has Bayabo outside of him, but uses Beckwith instead. Now to Bayabo. In fact, Beckwith's probably not feeling the effects of that anymore, is he? He's probably feeling okay now, so we'll just call him Beckwith on the left-hand side. Beckwith has Bayabo overlapping outside, but goes infield instead to Barlow, edge of the penalty area, curling shot cleared by the head of Ryan Innes. It was possibly just going inside the post, and then all the way back to Jed Ward in goal. And his pass is short. It's intercepted by Devante Rodney. Opportunity here for Rochdale. Rodney into the penalty area, beats one, and then drags it clear at the near post. Finds Christian Doidge. Doidge gets the flick on. Can Carl McAllister get there? He's in a foot race against Hogan. Hogan goes back to Waller in goal. Waller's going to be closed down by Christian Doidge, so he goes square to Gordon, who's dropped into a right-back position for Rochdale, and plays the ball forward. Rodney, really good flick over Ben Tozer, but it went so hard that Tozer was able to get back at him. Now Mitchell has the ball in the right-hand side of the penalty area, and it's flashed across the face of goal. And, well, Mitchell was in, Ryan Innes was covering. I thought Ben Tozer would be able to get back at Devante Rodney, but Rodney played a first-time ball to Mitchell. And again, quality stuff from Rochdale. Forest Green tried the high press and nearly got caught out.
Yeah, and I think that's hit the post as well, by the way.
Cuts inside as Garrick beats one, squared now to Jamie Robson, who tees the ball up and then stands on it. Rochdale have got numbers back, and then they dispossess Robson and Circa, but still under pressure of Rochdale. They play it out to Barlow down this near side, approaching halfway infield to Gilmore, switches possession to Akeki down that right hand side, and Akeki checks and has East overlapping outside of him, and then infield to Gilmore. He tries to find Devante Rodney inside the penalty area. The ball's bouncing. Really good save by Jed Ward. Sort of dived as a long barrier, got his legs in front of it, and the defence are able to help him out as Forest Green work the ball back to Jed Ward, who his pass is intercepted by East in midfield for Rochdale, and then they play it out to Akeki on the far side. He cuts infield, finds Gilmore onto the edge of the penalty area to Devante Rodney. His shot is blocked, and then the clearance is completed by Bunker. Back to McAllister, who will cross for a second time from deep for Forest Green. Headed clear by Devante Rodney. Comes out as far as Liam Circum. Circum on the half volley, just over the bar. Beckwith have it on the far side in defence. Looks up and then plays the ball forward, looking for Devante Rodney all along the ground, who's headed the ball out onto that far side, looking for Barlow, coming in off the line, finds Rodney again, back to Gilmore, back to Beckwith, into Barlow. Barlow able to turn just outside the penalty area. No shot, says Steve Cottrell. A low shot is blocked by the thigh of Ryan Innes, and then is able to find McAllister. Chip ball forward, looking for McCormick, and then comes back to McCormick on this left-hand side. His cross in towards the far post, looks for the head of Christian Doidge, and possibly, in fact, actually, it was Jamie Robson who got in there, which has been converted as well. And the double league champions with some work to do, as that match, like this one, into the second half. Still plenty of time to go, you would hope, but worrying times at Kingsholm for Gloucester Hartpury. Trailfinders are dangerous. They pushed Harlequins last time out, and Harlequins were top of the table at the time. Now they're pushing Gloucester Hartpury at top of the table, as Rochdale have possession down the left-hand side. Forest Green have everyone except Christian Doidge back and in defensive shape, as in now comes the cross to the near post. Mitchell tries to get a flick on. He did get a flick on at the near post, and it's just gone behind for a goal kick. Ben Tozer winds up for the long throw from the left-hand side for Forest Green, has Bunker and Innes to aim for at the near post. In it comes now, low trajectory. Innes gets the flick on. Does it hit a hand in there? Headed in by Forest Green. Innes had managed to get a header in there after Rochdale had only half cleared it, but it goes into the gloves of Waller. Yeah, couldn't direct it to a corner, as here comes Mitchell now in attack down the right-hand side for Rochdale. Lays it back to Okoke, infield to Gilmore, and then across to Beckwith on the far side. On to Barlow, who just checks, and then back in field to Gilmore, and then Gordon comes up from the back to join midfield. Forward to East, approaching the corner of the penalty area, has a Koke outside him. Early cross, blocked at source by Adam May. Shouts for a penalty from maybe some Rochdale fans, but none of the players. Gilmore has it, finds Devante Rodney, low shot, well gathered and watched all the way by Jed Ward. Elsewhere, Neve Jones has scored a try for Gloucester Hartbury, their fourth, as Liam Sercombe goes into the penalty area, and Liam Sercombe scores for Forest Green. He's broken the deadlock. In came the throw in from Tozer, it was flicked on, and then Sercombe with a run and a late run and a low stooping header heads it into the net. Forest Green have the breakthrough here. Rovers 1, Rochdale 0. But players were stopping because of the flag, and actually you play to the whistle, not to the flag, as Rochdale build from the back and have found a Koke down the right hand side. He tries to go past Tozer, he has gone past Tozer, crossed in low to the near post, met by Ryan Innes. Well, that's as vulnerable as Ben Tozer's looked, building to an overlapping Sean Long, and then Osadebe goes on past Long, and Long finds Osadebe with a chip ball down the far side. Osadebe in towards the penalty area, checks, can lay it back to McCormick, but instead goes in towards the middle, where Adam May is challenged at the last moment, can't get his shot on target, it's behind for a goal kick. Far side, Sean Long holds up Alarakia, so he finds Beckwith, who plays a low ball towards the edge of the penalty area, and it's come across to the far side to Mitchell, and then to this near side to Okeke, and then exchanges passes with Gilmore, and then it bounced up, it hit the arm of Ryan Innes, unintentional, but I think Innes did gain an advantage from it. Shouts of penalty, relieved laughter around me in the main stand, and maybe Rovers have got away with one there. And 5 minutes, just less than 5 minutes to go here, plus stoppage time, as Rochdale find a Okeke inside the right-hand side of the penalty area. His cross shot goes across the face of goal, and nobody gets a touch on it, I think.